Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's time for us to begin Chapter 3, Talune the Arms Merchant. This is Lankamba, a small town far north of Endor. A man named Talon lives in this town. He works for someone now, but his dream is to become the world's greatest arms merchant someday. Wake up! You must go to the sharpshooter. The boss will scold you again. Darling! You're up at last. Here's your lunch. Get out and head west. Don't be a sleepyhead, okay? Have a nice day. Now, that lunch we get basically serves as a medical herb. So you can get it and you can sell it. Right away, get some money. Money is basically the whole point of this chapter. Your point is to get a whole lot of money. So, this is one of the interesting chapters. When people speedrun the game, they don't fight at all during this chapter. Because, like I said, the main goal in this chapter is basically to make a lot of money. And there are ways to make some interesting bits of money in this chapter. For instance, we can talk with this guy here, and he'll be like, hey, could you push me toward the House of Healing? I'm old and my knees are getting weak. I'll pay you to take me to the House of Healing, will you? And if we say yes, he'll be like, okay, just push me. And this is kind of like a waste of time, but you get some money for it. But you just push him over to the House of Healing here over to the left, and then he'll give you a few coins. We're going to make a little bit of coins by going to work in the lower left corner of the town. I'm finally here, thanks, this is for you. And we got 6 gold pieces. Every day that when you go back to your wife, it's like a free inn, and you wake up and she gives you a new lunch the next day. So you can theoretically sell your lunch for some gold as soon as you, when you go to the, to the item shop over to the, right there north of Talon's house. We've got a bunch of stuff to buy here. We'll end up buying some stuff. We're not going to buy a weapon at all for Talon. I will be doing fighting in this, chapter, though. You want to talk to my husband? He's at work now. Come back at night. So, but the main thing right now is we're going to want to build up Talon's defense. You're late. Come in the shop, quick. So this is our boss. And stand there. Customers will come to you. I'll pay you on commission, so work hard. I'll be downstairs. So, basically, we just wait there and get money for selling stuff. If we want, we can talk with the guy and we can end our shift at any time, and we'll get as much commission as we as much commission as we got for the day. The day commission stops when you reach over 100 gold. So selling, buying items from people doesn't affect your commission at all. What does affect your commission, though, is when you sell an item. Depending on the item that you sell, you get a certain amount of commission. And when you reach over 100 gold, then your day ends. So, if you sell a club, you get 1 gold, a copper sword 6 gold, a thorn whip 12 gold. There's some items that some people will sell you, and you can buy them, and like I said, they don't affect anything. But then if you sell them back, you get a lot of commission. So a boomerang, you get 21 gold commission, the chain sickle 34, and the sword of malice 218. So if you sell one sword of malice, you will you'll get your commission right there for the day. Now there's another thing that I'm just fast forwarding here. I'm doing double speed. So there's another thing when somebody comes into when they want to sell a weapon, you can say no to them, and you have 2 options that pop up sometimes. Well, 3 things will happen. Either one, the customer will be like, okay, I'll just go somewhere else. The other 2 options are they will offer to buy the thing at a more expensive price, or they'll want to buy it at a discounted price. Oh, is there a discount going on? And you can sell it at a discounted price. That'll affect your commission. So, for instance, like the copper sword, if you sell it at a normal price, you get 6 gold coins. But if you sell it at discount, you only get 5. Likewise, if they say, hey, they want to buy it for more expensive, you'll gain a higher commission. So the copper sword will go from 5 gold pieces to 13. So once we finish off once we get 100 gold commission, the guy will end the work day, and it ends up being night. And we can talk to some people here. So let's see what they have to say. That guy's sleeping. You want to be the world's greatest armsman, you need to gain experience in fighting too. Good armsmen know how to use weapons properly. Yeah, Talon can use most weapons, and a lot of armor. So he's like a slightly worse version of Ragnar. What, you want to own a shop? You should go to Endor and buy one there. Then you can call for your family. Nice to have a dream, eh? Remember in the last chapter, there was that one guy who was selling this shop in Endor. He wouldn't sell to Princess Alina and her friends, though, because they don't have business experience. So, sounds like something that Talon might be interested in doing here. The dog in the backyard is my son's. He only obeys my sons. That's why I keep him caged. And we just get like our little free little in here. We just, at the end of our workday, we go back, talk with our wife, Netta, and she will let us go to bed, and then we'll wake up the next day. If you don't have a lunch in your inventory, she'll give you a new lunch. So that's what I said, you can just easily sell your lunch every day, get a little bit of money, but we won't be doing that, so. What we will be doing now is we'll be going up to the north. We're not going to work today. We're going to head up to the north. We're going to use our money that we got just to buy a piece of armor and build up our defense. And then we're going to, there's a small cave up to the north where we can get a free item, a free weapon, the chain sickle. So we'll buy the leather shield. Right now it's probably the best thing we can get. We can get a leather hat, but the shield gives a little bit better defense. So we're just going to equip Talon with that to build up his defense. Almost double his defense, so from 6 to 10. And we'll just be running from battles, because with no weapon, Talon can't really hurt the enemies. But with defensive power, he could, survive a few hits. Plus, we found that medical herb in our house and the lunch, so basically we have 2 medical herbs to make this journey to this cave. Now this cave, because this chapter is all about building money, whenever you die in a Dragon Quest game, you restart the game at the last place you saved, but you lose half your gold. So in order, because you have to make a whole bunch of money in this chapter, they have a little item here called the Iron Safe that you can get. And if you die while you have the Iron Safe, you don't lose any of your money. We could get it, but I'll get it later at the end of the chapter. But this chapter is kind of heavy on inventory and getting stuff, so I want to keep that inventory space free. So I won't get the I won't go through this entire cave and get the iron safe until the end of the chapter. Like I said, it just frees up a space of inventory for me. So there's a button. Do you want to push it? No. Push that button will open up that rock, and the water will come down and push us down. We don't want to do that because we want to come over here and grab the chain sickle. Now we're able to start basically fighting the enemies. One of the interesting things about this chapter is, and one of the random encounters you can get in the game is a wandering merchant. And you can sell items and stuff to him just like a regular merchant would. You can buy items off of him. And the reason why I think they give you that wandering merchant on the outside is because they've increased the drop rates of enemies in this chapter, and also enemies drop different items than what they normally would. So you can get some pretty good items, and your inventory can fill up pretty quickly. For instance, one of the enemies can drop an iron spear, which is a really good weapon. Better than obviously the chain sickle. The best weapon you can get in this chapter is the Sword of Malice, and that you get that if it's normally not sold anywhere, but it will be. Sometimes someone will come to the shop that you work at and will sell the Sword of Malice. If somebody sells the Sword of Malice to you, make sure that you buy it, but don't sell it to anybody who comes looking for it. because if an NPC character sells you an item that doesn't belong in the weapons store, it'll stay there unless another NPC comes and buys it. So you just want somebody to sell you the Sword of Malice, and then it'll be there, and then you can just keep going back and buying Sword of Malices at the store and sell them later on. Like I said, the speedrun doesn't fight at all, so they make their money later on when Talon gets his shop. What he ends up, you can get items and you can sell them. You have your shop and you can sell them at your shop. Your wife does it for you, and you can make a lot of money that way. So that's how they basically build their money. We're gonna get another way later on in the chapter is there's another town, another castle. It's for south, and they're in desperate need of armor. So you can sell them armor, and they buy your armor for a lot more expensive than you normally would, or another shop would sell it for, or buy it off you for. So that's a good way to, you can just keep denying, you can ask like, hey, I'll sell you the piece of armor, and he'll be like, I'll buy it for 100, and you'll be like, no. And then maybe he might be like, okay, next time you talk to him, he'll offer to buy it to you for 200. And then of course you buy, you get a bunch of armor that way, or you sell an armor, we're gonna get a good piece of armor for free later, that Talon can equip. So you can use that money that you got from that armor to buy more armor, and then just keep selling it at an increased price. You sell your armor for more than what you paid for it. So that's one way to build up a whole bunch of money without wanting to fight. But we want to do some fighting because that way we can actually use Talon in the 5th chapter. In the speedrun, they don't use Talon at all. He's kind of like the merchant class in Dragon Warrior 3, like a weaker soldier. But he also incorporates in chapter 5, he incorporates things that like the goof off. So he'll do like random like tricks. Like he'll poke a monster in the eye or something like that. He'll kick sand in their face, or summon like other merchants to fight for him. So the speedrun doesn't use him at all. But we'll keep him on because, like I said, we want to, we want to show off everything. So you can come back here and you can. I'm just gonna work another day, see if somebody maybe sells me a Sword of Malice. But spoiler, no one does. But the way you can get, you can actually get infinite commission, basically, in this game. What you do is basically, before your boss comes up and gives you your commission for the day, go downstairs to talk with him and say you're done working for the day. And then you can step outside, take one step, go back into the thing, and then he'll allow you to work again for the day. And the commission just keeps building up and up. So basically you can work as long as, you're just taking one step out and one step back in. And then at the end of the day, so you earn multiple commissions. I guess it's really not infinite because every time you step outside the village, you have to take one step to the left and one step in one direction and then one step back. So remember, nighttime will pass. So as long as you have daytime to keep going, you can build up a whole bunch of commissions, but it's kind of pointless. Like I said, once we, now that we have the chain sickle, basically what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be fighting between episodes here. I'm going to fight to about level 5. So, and like I said, the good thing about this chapter is enemies have increased drop rates, so it's pretty easy to get some good equipment. Like I'll end up getting that iron spear and a bunch of other stuff. Like I got that scale shield that wasn't available in the shop. I'll be able to get a wooden helmet which isn't available in the shop. Best armor though is the still the bronze armor that's in the shop, but we're getting so much drop rate stuff that we can just pop back into town here when our inventory fills and sell it, and then we can easily buy the bronze armor. Once you have the bronze armor, the scale shield, the wooden hat, pretty much enemies around here can't hurt you at all. So yeah, the enemies around here, not too many new ones until later in the chapter, and all the enemies that we'll be fighting are ones that we fought, weak enemies we fought basically around like in Ragnar's Tale, slimes, worms, the stag beetles. So So I'll see you in the next episode where town will be leveled up and we'll do some more exploring. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.